seeing a K-pop idol on the Oscar stage. Who would have thought of the 10 years ago? But here we are at the 2025 Academy Awards. BLACKPINK's Lisa just made history. So why is this moment such a big deal? What past events connected K-pop and the Oscars? And what could the future hold for us? We'll go over all of it in detail. Let's get started. First of all, I'm sure everyone knows, but just to give a quick recap. What exactly are the Oscars? It's an annual awards ceremony presented by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, and it's considered the most prestigious awards in the film industry. The event was first held in 1929 with only 12 categories, but today it recognizes achievements in dozens of categories, like Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Visual Effects. Over the years, the Oscars have gone beyond just American cinema and have become the most prestigious awards in the global film industry. However, this ceremony has always been centered around Western actors and Hollywood films. That's why until now no K-pop idol had ever performed on the Oscars stage. Let alone performed, they had never even attended the awards ceremony until this year. During Sunday's events, BLACKPINK's Lisa became the first ever K-pop idol to perform at the Oscars. Lisa started off by performing Live and Let Die, the theme song from the 1973 James Bond movie, as a solo act. Then Doja Cat and Ray joined her on stage. This performance was a tribute to the James Bond films meant to celebrate the franchise. The performance was backed by a massive orchestra, dramatic visuals, and laser lights. Lisa wore a stunning black dress inspired by the classic Bond girl look. But what does Lisa performing at the Oscars really mean? In my opinion, it shows just how much K-pop's global influence has grown. Hollywood now has no choice but to acknowledge K-pop's worldwide popularity. The Oscars, once a stage exclusively for Western artists, now features a K-pop idol, marking a new milestone in global pop culture. Just 10 years ago, no one would have even put K-pop and the Oscars in the same sentence. And now, an idol is performing on the biggest stage. Of course, not everyone is happy about it, while some critics disapproved. Fans saw it as a revolution. Western media even called Lisa's performance a history-making moment at the Oscars. This proves once again that K-pop has secured its place on the global music scene. To me, having a K-pop idol featured at an event as traditional as the Oscars is one of the biggest signs of how influential Asian music and culture have become in Hollywood. And Lisa wasn't the only idol at this year's Oscars. Former SF9 member Rowan was also among the celebrities attending the event. To be honest, it feels weird to call him a former member. I totally forgot that he left the group. But yeah, he officially departed from SF9 in 2023 to focus on his acting career. Rowan absolutely shined at the Oscars. Many celebrity magazines list him as one of the best dressed stars of the night, and couldn't agree more. Apparently, he was personally invited by the Academy, which makes total sense. He is a phenomenal actor and his name has been making waves in the industry lately. During a short interview at the event, Rowan spoke about the future of Korean cinema at the Oscars, saying Hollywood's interest in Korean artists is growing every year. Well, of course it is. Korean entertainment is literally taking over the world. Also, one of the reporters, Lainey, got so excited when she saw Rowan that she almost cried. She also pointed out that many people at the Oscars had no idea who Rowan was and said they don't realize how big of a deal he is. Aside from recent Rowan's presence, there was another big controversy at this year's Oscars. Carla Sofia Gascon, who was nominated for Best Actress for her role in Emily Perez, found herself in hot water after some of the past social media posts resurfaced. Many people online were furious, saying, how could they nominate this woman? But why? Well, turns out she made a racist remark about BTS in the past. Here's what she tweeted. I'm fed up with the fact that every time I go looking for important news on Twitter, I get 200 of the Chinese BTS or 200 touching their Seems like she was annoyed by BTS trending all the time, but the way she worded it was just outright racist. And yet she was still nominated for an Oscar, sparked massive backlash. After this all tweet went viral again, Carla issued an apology, saying, "I want to acknowledge the conversation around my past social media posts that have caused hurt. As someone in a marginalized community, I know the suffering all too well and I am deeply sorry to those I have caused pain. All my life I have fought for a better world. I believe light will always triumph over darkness. Girl, when the time comes, say you will say it, but when heroes come to you, say I am trying to make a better world." So, when what you did was a racist statement and it touched you, I don't think it seems sincere to share an apology. I think she wrote this without knowing how big a group BTS is, and when she got a reaction, she immediately apologized and thought that the issue would be closed and she would become an angel in people's eyes again. But many people did not find the apology sincere like me. If she really wanted to make amends, she should have directly apologized to BTS. Speaking of BTS, earlier in the video, I mentioned that Lisa was the first K-pop idol to perform at the Oscars. But BTS actually has some Oscar history. In 2022, BTS made a surprise appearance at the Oscars through a pre-recorded video where they talked about their favorite Disney movies. Jin said his favorite was Coco and RM mentioned that he watched Coco 3 times and cried every time. I haven't seen Coco yet, but since RM and Jin hype it up so much, I'm definitely watch it soon. I'll share my thoughts on Instagram later. J-Hope's favorite Disney movie was Aladdin, which I totally love too. If you haven't watched it, you have to. In their Oscars video, BTS spoke in Korean, which is exactly my point. The power of Korea has reached an insane level. K-pop has carved out a space in the prestigious world, and the whole world now recognizes it as a global culture. For example, in 2020, a Korean film Parasite made history by winning 4 Oscars, including Best Picture. Even BTS and other K-pop idols celebrated this huge win on social media. In 2024, Past Lives, a film starring Tae Yoo, was nominated for an Oscar, and K-pop fans shows him massive support. K-pop and Hollywood are interacting more and more. For example, BLACKPINK's song How You Like That was briefly used in the movie Don't Look Up starring Leonardo DiCaprio. BTS Boy With Love was in Sync 2. EXO's Power was used in the Thor Love and Thunder teaser. All of this, plus Lisa's performance at the Oscars, is proof that K-pop has become a major part of global pop culture. Speaking of Lisa, let's go back to Sunday and see what people have to say about both Lisa and Ruven. First of all, Lisa's performance at the Oscars became a trending topic on Twitter under Lisa at Oscars. Before the performance, some critics had said the Oscar stage isn't the right place for K-pop. But honestly, Lisa completely shut them up with her performance because so many people absolutely love it. Of course, not everyone was a fan. One of the biggest controversies of the night was the claim that Lisa was lip-syncing. A lot of people criticized her, saying she wasn't actually singing live. On the other hand, many fans pointed out that the other artists that night also used playback, so it wasn't fair to sing Lisa out. Wait, hold on, I totally forget something. We should have talked about the red carpet first. But whatever, I'm telling you now, just pretend like you heard this part earlier. So Lisa walked the red carpet wearing a custom-made suit by designer Mark Gong. I think that's how it's pronounced, or maybe I totally butchered it. Who knows? During a red carpet interview, Lisa talked about her outfit, saying, "Today I wanted to do something different and I show a new side of myself. I think it's fun. I feel great." Some people loved her look, while others weren't really feeling it. What do you guys think about Lisa's red carpet look? Let me know, I'm curious. Let's check out what people are saying on Reddit. I found some interesting comments about the Oscars on Reddit, so let me read a few for you. One person wrote, "I've been seeing people lose their ever-loving mind over Lisa's performance at the Oscars, and tearing her to bits over it, and I'm genuinely confused. I've only watched a short clip and I could heard her breathing into the mic. Another person said, I was in the Oscar live chat and most of the discourse were obviously people being confused on who Lisa was. Doja having a bad vocal performance and Ray absolutely killing it. And this last comment really caught my attention. This is my problem with K-pop lately. It's been a while since I saw something wow. A lot of it is just that neutral. So what do you guys think? Do you also feel like K-pop idol performance used to be way more impressive and now they will lose some their magic? Or are we just getting started? And here's a big question. Do you think we'll ever see a K-pop idol win an Oscar? Could we one day see IU, Suzy or Chain Wook accepting an Academy Awards for acting? I'm really curious about this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more content like this. Bye!